Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another. And listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what that means. It is time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week we have one of the most disappointing sneakers. It's almost like, how do you fuck up this shoe right here? But listen, we're gonna get to it. And also, for those who entered in on the giveaway, I'll be posting the winner on my IG story tonight. Anyways though, we got a lot of stuff to talk about this week. More rumors, more leaks, more delays. You already know how it's been. And we got some 2021 releases and some more info that might be leaning towards a pretty big release if it does happen next year. So listen, sit back, relax. Make sure you drop a like on this bit, and let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Alright, so first up, let's get into this week's releases, because July has had so many drops, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't think I've hit on one sneaker all July. No, I have not hit on one sneaker that I have wanted this whole month. So I'm not even gonna lie, your boy has been pretty salty all month. First off, we had the black and gold pair of 12s. They came out. I did enter my raffles for my local spots, did not hit in any of those spaces. I didn't even wake up for Nike sneakers. I didn't even try on Nike sneakers or some of the foot sites. This was not a shoe that I was really pressed for, so that one was cool. I tried for it, I didn't get it, whatever, who cares. But it did sell out, and I mean, people was pretty heavily going for this 12. I feel like any decent colorway 12, if it's black leather upper with a color on the bottom, it's flying off the shelf regardless. Now, we also had Stussy and Nike with the Nike Air Zoom Kukini, and both colorways dropping on Stussy.com and the clothing dropping on Stussy.com. Again, this one I just stayed away from. I knew that the bots were going to eat up on Stussy's site, so I just didn't even go for it. The last time I tried on Stussy's site, the shoes appeared for about 2 seconds, and then they said sold out. So when I woke up that morning, I went on Stussy's IG just to check, and yeah, everyone was complaining about bots and everything selling out extremely quick. So I don't think I missed anything. And then last up, but definitely not least up, going for so much money off the hip right now, these are going for higher than I thought they would, is the OffWhite Air Jordan 4. Now, I'm kind of staying hopeful because Virgil did post on his IG that men's sizes are coming in this tan off-white or beige off-white 4. I didn't hit, Anna tried, she didn't hit, and can anyone tell me why this will be not a draw on sneakers? Why would they make an off-white Air Jordan 4 a first come first serve on Nike sneakers when they know it's bots? If I gotta keep it 100, and y'all know I own a lot of Nikes, as someone who's trying to buy a shoe off of Nike sneakers when they know the bots is crazy on that app, I feel like Nike just, they ain't give a fuck, bro. Nike does not give a fuck whether you get the shoe or not. And that's how I felt about this release. They know they have to at least raffle this shoe off to try and combat the bots. But nope, first come first serve, off-white 4. Oh, you're a regular person that just wanted the shoe to wear? Ah, sorry, you're gonna have to spend $1,000 off the hip plus now. Oh, you want us to make more pairs? Nah, we're not gonna do that. Oh, we should have did a raffle instead of doing first come first serve because the bots. Nah, we're not gonna do that either. So yeah, as a non-bot user who is gonna turn into a bot user very soon, I'm salty. Not gonna lie, I'm salty. But hey, if you can't beat them, unfortunately, might have to join them. So that's my salty manual gang rant for the beginning of the video. Let's get into the rest of the drops. Now for this next one, we actually got Kith and Nike coming back with another pair of Air Force Ones. And I wasn't going to talk too much about these because I feel like there's going to be more photos dropping, but it's not the craziest pair of forces. I do think they're dope, and my favorite thing is, again, the swooshes, because the swooshes mirror the Taiwan Air Force Ones, where you have blue on one side, red on the other side, and the swoosh is just different. It's like transparent, and the shape is a little different on these as well. So it's a clean pair of forces for sure, but these just popped up, so there is no release date or retail on them just yet. For the next story, we actually got another delay. Now this is for the Hyper Royal pair of Air Jordan 14s. These have been pushed back from September 5th to September 19th. I don't really know how useful that info is going to be to y'all because I feel like, you know, about 20 of y'all actually want this shoe. These shouldn't sell out. A white and blue 14 regular, these shouldn't sell out, but in 2020 you never know. Now for another 2021 release that I'm happy to see come back, but I really shouldn't buy, is the Freshwater Air Griffey Max 1. Now when I was heavily collecting the Griffies, and I still have all my Griffies, I really should get rid of my Griffies, but I still have them. I copped a lot. I do have this pair right here, but the one pair that I never had was these right here. So next year is definitely going to take some discipline for me not to cop it, because this is just, that's the one Griffey that always got away. We'll see once we get closer to release. I think I'll be okay. I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. Now we also got another look at this Japan exclusive pair of denim Air Jordan 3s, and it's not really much to say about these. Again, they do say Nike on the back. That's the katakana, those characters on the back that you guys see. The rest of the shoe does look pretty much the same. I feel like the leather quality and everything is going to be really well done on these, and I feel like it was kind of low-key. I wasn't really looking forward to this shoe. I would like to have this pair, but since this is a Japan only release, the price is probably gonna be pretty up there. Remember, we are still supposed to be getting that pair of fire red Air Jordan 3s with the clear tab with the Air Jordan and Nike Air behind it. Again, I didn't mind it really before, and it looks pretty good right here. I don't really care. Now for this next one, I know a lot of y'all are happy that the NBA is back, and with that we actually got our first looks at the Nike LeBron 18. Now I believe the first photo that anyone kind of noticed that LeBron had some type of different LeBron sneaker on was this one right here, and this one seems to be a black and white colorway, kind of like a black, white, and purple. Kind of reminds me of those CB34s a little bit in this photo at least. But then we also got this right here where we can see another colorway. Y'all know we get that jade colorway in LeBron's from time to time, and that's what this one seems to be. And I do like the colorway. The shoe I'm not so certain on just yet, but again, these are like those leaked photos. It's real blurry. The image is iffy. I don't know how the foot was stepping at that one time, so right now I'm kind of just on the fence about the LeBron 18. I want it to look good, but we'll just have to wait and see. And that's all I really got for right now. LeBron 18 is on the way. I'm pretty sure we'll get an official reveal pretty soon. Up next, we actually got this Kith Tokyo Trio pack, and these are supposed to be dropped on July 27th, which is tomorrow, for $180 a pop. Now the mostly black colorway is the 252.1, because there was a 252 pack that dropped, I believe, in 2007, and this is like a modernized version of that pack all combined into one. Now you also have two other pairs, the Yoshino Rose pair, which kind of gives off that cherry blossom vibe for sure, and then the one with the gold Asics logo on the side is called the Super Gold pair for the canceled Tokyo Olympics. So I feel like all three of these colorways are pretty solid, with Kith or Ronnie Fike stuffing back in with Asics for another collab. I think all these are pretty solid. I guess my favorite would probably be the black pair for sure. But if I had a second, it would be the Yoshino Rose followed by the Super Gold. But again, all these are dropping for $180 tomorrow, Monday, July 27th. So if you're watching this, it might be too late. Now for 2021, we actually got some pretty big news, and that is a black and white pair of Air Jordan 1 OG highs. Now, the thing is that the color code is actually black, white, and light smoke gray, because I did have the black and white pair that released a few years ago. Unfortunately, I did sell those, and I definitely should have kept them. But in 2021, there should be a pair coming, which I hope is like the OGs, but with that light smoke gray also in the colors, it should look something a little bit like this. Again, this is a mock-up, this is a leak, this is a rumor, so nothing is set in stone right now. But a black, white, and light smoke gray Jordan 1 could be coming next year. And again, I'm hoping for a retro of the OG black and white pair, because I sold them and I don't feel like paying resale. I just wait until they retro those joints again. Then we got two more pair of Air Jordan 1s for spring summer 2021. Blam, y'all see them right here. You got kind of like a pink, honestly like a pink lemonade pair of Air Jordan 1 highs, and then you also have a black and gray pair as well. Now the black and gray pair, if they do look just like this mock-up, again, it's a mock-up, it's a leak, it's a rumor, y'all know the deal, but if they look like these right here, it's a pretty easy pass. These would have to be like crazy suede or something to bring them back, but the regular just black and gray tones on this one is just, I don't know. This would have been an outlet special in my opinion. And I mean an outlet special a few years ago. In 2021, more than likely that'll sell out. But this pink, gold, and black pair, these gonna fly, bro. If they look like this mock-up, y'all know how Jay's been doing. Any one that's at least somewhat slightly decent is gonna go. I feel like for the small feet gang, the ladies out there, they might be digging these. And if you don't own what like the pink rust Air Jordan ones that cost way too much at this point, hey, here's another pair of pink, white, and black joints. Again, these are rumored for spring, summer 2021. Now, before we get into the official Basuda of the week, I got a couple people that asked me about this shoe on Twitch when we were live. We actually been going live every night, and while y'all watching this, we might be live on Twitch. So there's a link down below. After you get done with this video, come through, say what's good. But like I was saying, before we get to the official Basuda of the week, we have these right here, which is another pair of Foamposites. It's like a black kind of gray anthracite glittery upper. It's all I don't know. At this point, I don't care. Y'all know how I feel about the foams. I want nothing but the best for the foams, because I think the foam is a really dope shoe. And this colorway is not the worst thing we've seen so far at all. But at a retail of $230, basically $240 with tax, is this a foam I'm gonna go spend $240 on? It's not. It is not a shoe that I will be copping at all. And now it is time to get into, man, when y'all see this shoe, bro, like, how did y'all fuck this up, man? So, for the official Basuda of the week, I don't think y'all ever thought y'all would hear me say these words. It goes to Union, an Air Jordan, which is a supposed, because it is a rumor, but blank.
Somebody did this.
This is supposed to be the brand new Union and Air Jordan 4 collab. No, it is not this mock-up. It is this shoe right here. I really hope that they don't come out like this, but I feel like this is the shoe. And in my opinion, y'all know how much I really want a pair of Union 1s, but these 4s, bruh, these shits look like barbershop specials, bruh, and a bad pair of barbershop specials at that. These basically look like when Jordan tries to do something different with a retro and they kind of just like fuck it up really bad. Like they do some real unnecessary shit to the shoe. This is a perfect example. Now they do have images of what seemed to be the box as well with the Union logo. I don't know what happened. They went from having one of the best Jordan collabs that we've seen, or I think that was my #1 shoe that I didn't get whenever they dropped, was that 2018 or 2019. That was my #1 shoe that I was not able to cop. They went from having the #1 slot to producing some crazy ass Basuda, garbanzo beans, garbola juice Union. Y'all did this. Somebody did it, and that somebody was Union. And again, I hope that I can come back on another heater hype and say, we were wrong, I was wrong, that's not the Union Air Jordan 4, it actually looks like this and it's dope, but I have a bad feeling that this Basuda is here to stay. Can I get a second somebody did this, please?
Somebody did this.
Thank you. Now, let's get these shits off my screen and let's get back to the heat, bro. For this first one, we actually got an update. We have photos of that orange pair of Halloween skeleton Air Force 1s. And while they don't have the embroidered leather or that stitched in leather of the skeleton toes, they now have a glow in the dark out. So this is a 1,000,000,000% cop. Now it's gonna suck when that sole starts to yellow, but while them joints is clean, I gotta have a pair. And well, we working on some stuff with Sample. Y'all know we're gonna have some Halloween drops on the way, and these are gonna be a need for sure. Now we also got another look at the Peace -1 Air Force 1, but this one is actually an all over white pair. We've been seeing a silver inverted pair of these in the past couple weeks, and this is my first time seeing the white pair. Unless the photos were just colored weird, there it seems to be a silver and a white pair. But again, that could have been just some weird color on the photos or some funny stuff going on, but we have another pair right here, which is the white and black. Again, I don't have the original pair, so I will be going for these for sure. We got another out of nowhere retro for May 2021. The Flint Air Jordan 7s will be returning. and more than likely I will be copying this one. I feel like this release is definitely going to come down to just the quality of materials, the quality of the release. In my opinion, the Flint is definitely a dope shoe, and I remember it because I wanted the shoe and didn't have it. But I wonder how that Flint colorway is going to do right now or next year in 2021, for those who maybe didn't know about it or didn't care about it before. A quick update for anyone that was waiting for those Satin Snakeskin Air Jordan 1s for small feet gang out there. They actually do have extended sizing, and that extended sizing does not go up. The biggest size they will have is a women's 12, which is a men's 10.5. And the date for these is going to be August 6th. Now they do have little kids and toddlers, so this is going to be a certified small feet gang shoe. And for the last story of this week, if you guys remember, we've seen Travis Scott possibly slip up and show off this photo right here. Now this is just a blown up image of his Instagram story of this weird looking pair of Air Jordan 6s, which people assume to be a Travis Scott Air Jordan 6. You guys got the mock-up right here that was made. Now it seems that in 2021 there is actually an Air Jordan 6 that will retail for $250 that has a very similar color code to what that pair of 6s look like. Now we got this mock-up right here of what the shoe should look like, but if you look at both that Travis Scott Air Jordan 6 and this shoe, there are some similarities right here. This is an Air Jordan 6 SP, which means special project. Now from the mock-up and the little bit of the shoe that we saw from Travis, I would like there to be another Travis Scott Air Jordan 6. The 6, in my opinion, the Khaki Jack 6s are fire. And if they drop this khaki pair, I feel like those would look dope as well. Again though, when Travis showed these 6s off, it was a long time ago and it got real quiet about Travis Scott 6. And now that we have this new info, who knows, in 2021 we could actually be getting this shoe. Again, it's all leaks, it's all rumors, it's all mock-ups, but if them joints do drop, you know, I'm a cop. But listen, man, that is it. Did you guys cop anything this week? Did you get lucky all of July? July has been a bad month for me, but if you did cop anything this week, let me know down below. And if you didn't, remember, hey, saving the money, saving the chips in the pocket is always a good option. Anyways, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. Make sure you drop a like on this vid. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletRC, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah. Of course, I ain't got no shoes near me, so BulletRC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Time for me to go edit. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Much love. Remember to check IG for that giveaway winner. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull, and it really gave me wings. Yeah, up and away. Y'all should have seen this shit coming.